Um, so basically, anger is coming up from other emotions that is already there into the body. So anger is not the actual emotion. Anger is something that will come up when certain things are not matching up to the expectations and emotions that you. So suppose you feel that you're not able to meet up the goals. So about it, you're feeling failures in your life, or you feel certain things are not working for you. You feel people are not sharing, receiving enough love from the parents, attention. So these things later into the life is converting into anger. Always is not a direct emotion in the person. It is effect of the emotion that is already there, real emotions that is coming up in life basically. So when you feel that you have lot of anger in, what is the root towards the anger, and whenever you're going to the roots, you will see there's something else coming up before started into you. So everyone who is facing anger, you can come up and you can think about where you can relate to the anger. If anyone would like to speak up on that.
So, in which areas of your life do you think that you express anger a lot more, or you easily get angry? Anybody wants to share or speak
I
about their experiences? Yes, Saloni.
Yeah, I think I struggle with not expressing anger at the right time,
Hmm.
and I keep suppressing it. And like last year, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis.
Hmm.
So I wanted to know if this is related and how can I cure it, because I've been taking a lot of medicines and my liver got affected, and I still have that pain, and I'm not taking those medicines. I thought I'll cure it myself, like do yoga and physical activities, but it still is somewhere there. I try to like I'm consciously working on it. Like sometimes I feel like I could suppress it, but then I express it also, but it's in my subconscious maybe, and I like it's one of my trait that I keep suppressing it. So I don't know if I have improved. I have, but still it's there. So what do I do now to get rid of the physical pain also?
What happens is, when you're not expressing your anger, you're suppressing into the body, it will take a form of aggression into you. Anger is getting piled up. Why? Because you're not expressing your anger. So what will happen when you don't express your anger and you suppress into the body? Behaves like acid in the body. So it's like heat in the body, and it is getting completely, piled up. Is getting piled up into you, it will affect different areas of the life. So when you're talking about arthritis, that means the anger into your body is mostly and majorly coming from either from the family or towards the family. So either you have picked up a lot of emotions of the family, or you're angry and you're feeling supportless from the family. So when such things happen, it will directly go and hit your this arthritis and all. So if you're from that, that means somewhere inside you, you need to receive lot of courage and support. So what you work on the support system of your own self, then you will see a lot of changes coming up in your life. So before you need to do here is you need to take a lot of sunlight. So start taking a lot of sunlight into you and start expressing positive way. So first understand whom you're
But
angry onto.
I'm losing you, like after every 2-3 seconds. Like I don't know what's wrong. If you can switch off your video, no, your bandwidth will increase and we can hear you if it's a internet issue.
All right, one sec. Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
I can hear you, but I'm losing you after 3-4 seconds.
Okay, now if it does happen, you let me know.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, when you have anger, suppressed
Yeah,
anger into the body, and
yeah,
especially towards parents, like family, anger on family, right? In
yeah.
your growing period, whether you picked up their anger or you were angry, or it could be both. So at that time, what will happen? It will go into the body, into the like a form of acid.
Yeah,
That
yeah, yeah.
acid will start
I got that.
affecting the bones.
Yeah.
So to overcome that, you need to understand from where the anger is coming into you and from which age. Hmm?
Yeah.
This is the emotional work I'm asking you to do. Hmm? But before, what you can start with is the sunlight. Hmm?
Yeah. Okay.
Start taking a lot of sunlight into you, morning sunlight, 11 or between 9 and 10. Hmm? So get harsh sunlight on you. So when it the body, it will help your bones to get developed. With this arthritis thing, it will help you to come out of it.
Okay. Sure.
Before that, you need to understand okay, where are the roots of that. So usually the roots, when we work on we usually see anger on the family and the lineage. Hmm?
Yeah.
And sometimes it is up. So suppose if your mother was angry on the father because she's not been supported properly, or suppose grandmother was angry on the grandfather. So those emotions is getting picked up into you automatically, subconsciously. Even that will create the same issue in the body. Hmm?
Okay.
So if you work on that, you will see you're coming out of that. Where only many clients.
How do we, sorry, how do we work on that? Like, if it's coming from others, like, what do we do then?
For that, you need to take sessions. Either you can go for constellation sessions or you can go for inner child sessions. If you
Okay.
go for
All right.
constellation, the reason is like you don't know where it is coming from. Hmm. So through
Yeah.
constellation, it will come that.
All right.
So 100% you won't be relieved. You won't feel the relief 100% at one. Definitely, you can take a year to come out of it. Yeah,
Okay.
because with every weather change, there will be, and the first thing that gets affected is the bone. So
Every weather change, sorry, I'm still losing you. Like in a,
whenever there is a change in the weather,
yeah.
there will be changes in the bone
Okay.
get
Yes.
affected. So
Yeah.
you have to cross all the weathers before you come to the perfection of your body.
Oh, okay. All right.
The reason arthritis will take 1 year to get completely cured.
Okay.
Hmm? So the most consistent thing in the
Is, sorry.
sunlight.
Okay. All right.
All
I
right.
try basking in the sun also. So yeah, thank you, Dr. Kirti.
You're welcome.
I'll just add on, Saloni, to what Dr. Kirti said. In my experience, even if you go on a dairy-free or a gluten-free diet, that helps from a
Yes.
nutrition point of view.
Sorry, I lost you again.
Okay, so I said from a diet point of view, a dairy-free and a gluten-free diet helps you a lot in arthritis. I'm telling you that from personal experience, so you could try that.
All
Or
right. Sure.
message me separately. I can talk about my experience to you. We can have that as a
Sure.
separate call. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you, Deepti.
Yeah.
Anybody else wants to talk about anger? Any questions that they have based on what Dr. Kirti has said, or any experiences?
Deepti, I want to share my experience on that matter. So,
Yes, ma'am.
hi, Dr. Kirti.
Hello.
Yeah. So I want to share my experience on anger. So lately, I had issues with anger, a lot of anger actually. So I took FC session with Dr. Kirti, and after that, I must say that it has gone to a lot. I mean, to a great extent actually. So whenever it comes up, I uh, I say to myself like, okay, let go. And today also, like I got a panic attack, and Dr. Kirti went me through a inner child session, and that helped me a lot. And I'm so thankful. So one thing I learned from doctor is that just keep saying yourself is that it's over, it's over. And yes, it has helped me a lot. I still get anger. It's not like that I don't get anger. Like the thing is like it has the intensity has increased to a great extent actually.
Yes.
And the ray of hope has come back to me. So yeah, that was
I think Lama, you were saying the intensity has reduced.
yes, a lot. So when I first met you, met over phone to you, Dipti. So it was like if I compare that to 100%, and if I compare myself to that situation, I think, I mean, whatever it coming to me, so I think it is reduced to like, now it is there like 20%.
Wow, that's really great.
Yeah. See, the child is born with anger. Understand one thing, that child is born with the anger, but if you are not able to channelize your anger properly, then that is the point the issues will get created. Because negative emotion. So only thing is like you need to channelize your anger properly and you have to express it out completely. Story,
Okay,
that is the
so
best thing to
doctor,
do. Yeah.
the question is, how can we channelize our anger in like a civilized way, like without shouting or without like, you know, destroying things, which I used to do, like destroying things and shouting to like yelling actually.
Hmm.
So how can we do that without all this?
Yes. So the simplest form of releasing anger in day-to-day life is whenever you're angry, at that moment, just pause yourself. Pause yourself and start counting from 10 to 1 in a reverse counting. Okay. So that will help immediately. Otherwise, what you can do, you can take a glass of water, drink that glass of water, saying that, you know, anger, I take back my calmness. If
Okay.
that is also not happening, what you can do is immediately take, or maybe the crayon or something, whatever is available, pencil, pen, crayon, anything. Take a piece of scribbling. So what will happen when you start scribbling, when you're doing that, the energy, see, anger, it has to let go, it has to be released from the body. So when you do this scribbling and all, what will happen? Letting go of that energy, you're utilizing that energy immediately.
Okay.
And if not this, also what you can do is you can just start jumping, keep on jumping. Because
Okay.
physically anger will be released. So physically when it is released, it's over.
Okay.
And
Okay.
suppose you are angry now and you have to speak to a person tomorrow, maybe 10 minutes later, any which ways. So what you can do is you can start practicing. Okay. Start to talk to that person, how you are going to express your anger to that person. So when you start talking on that, what will happen? What you're doing, you're from you. So by the time you will go and sit with the person, you will see your anger is done. Almost it's done. It's over. So, or what you can do, you can take a pillow, hit the pillow. Feel the anger in the body, feel, and just hit the pillow. It won't hurt also, it will release. So physically removing anger. These are the
Yes,
ways
doctor.
the person can do. But if you feel physically you cannot do at that time, so you can drink water, pause yourself and go for a reverse counting. So this is the way you want to the anger, and this will definitely will help. And for other people who feel that, oh, they can't even do this, so you can just be quiet and breaths. So in that breaths, they have to feel the anger. It's over. It ends now. And after all this thing also, if it is not happening, go into of the mirror and shout. If the shouting is the only way to release it out, if you feel that you feel very comfortable with shouting only, so go into the room and shout, or go outside somewhere where you can shout, because shouting is. So instead of shouting onto the person and screaming onto the person and spoiling the entire atmosphere, go alone. Just be alone and do that. So that you're not even suppressing and you can channelize. So slowly, every day the intensity is going lower and lower. You will stop getting angry. Don't fill up the anger. Fill up the anger, there will be an overflow. And that time it won't be controllable. You won't be able to control it. Release it out. Then and there. If not then and there, into the night, before going to the out. Write it out. If not anything, if you feel writing, some people feel very good by writing it out. Yeah? So they can write it down, or they can verbally talk it out and release it. So everyone has their own methods that I'm telling how people can get rid of the anger.
Dr. Kirti, I understood everything and thank you for this information. But the thing is, running helps, like jumping, as you said. But I love running, so running helps in releasing anger.
Definitely it will help. So
Okay.
feel that anger into you and keep on running. You will see that you're running. When you're done with the running, you'll feel that you're feeling little weak. Why? Because
Yes.
the reason is that you've released it out. The anger, the intensity of the anger was so high that you didn't realize that how much you got tired physically.
Hmm.
You will feel, oh my God, now I'm feeling very tired.
Yes.
So that will happen. So running is also very best thing to do that. Boxing
Okay.
in that way.
Yes,
Body might be
definitely.
feeling, right?
So
Even
yeah, on this, Dr. Kirti, I remember you told one time that yoga sometimes suppresses the anger.
yes.
So the thing is, that is why I know I was planning to join yoga classes. So that is why I was feeling kind of what if I suppress some of the anger within me? So I didn't join yoga yet. So can I do yoga?
If
Or
you
what
feel,
point of time I should?
see, when you feel that also, right? So you can do yoga because you're already removing the physical form. By running and all this thing, you're already releasing the anger in a physical form. If you're able to do that properly, then yoga you can join anytime. But if you feel
Okay.
that of exercise that I'm doing and not working on my anger, then because see, when you run, you right? So that means your body needs the aggression to release it out. What is yoga? Yoga is not aggression. It's a calmer
Exactly.
thing.
Uh-huh.
What you're doing, you're getting relaxed, and in this relaxation, you're unknowingly you're suppressing the anger.
Okay. Yes.
You want to aggressively remove it out, then yoga will not work. But people who are frustrated, irritated with work, they're stressed, and that is creating anger. For them, yoga will be the best.
Okay.
Person to person. So for you, yes, yoga won't be recommended if you are not into any other physical form.
Okay. Okay.
But if you can do that, then you can also go with yoga then.
Okay. And when it comes to scribbling, should I like just write, I let go. So that will also help, right?
Either you can do that or you can just, just hand and just do it. You know how the child will do when they're angry, they'll just hold and they'll do something or the other.
Yeah.
So you can keep a slate, you can keep, chalk with that. Anyways, whichever thing is available and that is making you feel good, you can do that. Because it has to
Yes.
come out in physical form. That is very important. Anger has to come. It is very important.
That day I was getting a little bit of angry on the first experience, and then I did some dancing, and that kind of helped the anger releasing out.
Yes. Even dancing, aerobics, Zumba, sometime I won't recommend because sometime it will happen that, that if you put your feet onto the floor, because Zumba is more with the feet, right?
Okay.
So that time is in the bones in the leg. They can make it weaker. But aerobics, yes, gymming, likes gymming. So it depends on that.
Yeah. Thanks, doctor. Thanks,
You're
doctor. Yeah.
welcome.
Yes, Sanskriti.
Hi, Deepti. Hi, Dr. Kirti.
Hello.
So, ma'am, I wanted to ask that if because of anger, one gets really sad and overwhelmed. Like sadness is all a whole day. I'm sad or overwhelmed. Like for weeks, I was in last 4 or 5 days, right? Because of my family situation, they were not listening to something I was recommending to them for their health. So I became very sad. I was concerned, but I was sad and angry also at them, but I was not expressing, and I suppressed myself, and then overwhelmed, crying alone, and all this. So, what should we do in such a situation when anger causes this?
Brilliant. Because just now we were talking about how to release the anger in aggression, okay, in aggressive way. Person like you, okay, and I know you have dealt with you already, and
Mm-hmm.
the kind of example that I'm sad, and that sadness is creating issues in you. So you already know the emotion, you already know towards the anger. So in this way, for people like you, the breathing exercises, sitting under the sunlight and, just breathing out, or sitting under the moonlight and breathing.
Yeah.
So this,
Nature.
yeah. So not exactly nature, but, sunlight or moonlight is also important in that nature.
Mhm.
Not
Yeah,
only
I
sunlight.
get very attracted to creative things like, painting. It just soothes me.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
So what will happen now? Because there is a sadness, you need to release the sadness,
Mm,
the anger. Because if you deal on the sadness, your anger will automatically it will settle down. Yeah?
mm,
So in that way, how creative thing that you would like to do, that will make you feel, that you are so creative. You are
mm,
feeling yourself here. Hmm? So the more you appreciate yourself, the more you see that, you mean a lot. That is where you will feel good about yourself, because
mm.
somewhere you're looking for more of appreciation and settling down. Proving yourself is there. Hmm.
One thing I realized, I am worried, very much worried about my parents' health, and at some time everybody is. So that's why, and I realized that I am so deeply attached to them, and it took so much time for me to, you know, at least loosen this thing.
Yes.
It is so I mean, worried for I mean, I was thinking, why am I worried and sad, and so many emotions coming. So this thing we can handle through inner child.
Definitely you can handle through inner child. See,
Okay.
understand, the modality does not matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's how much you let it go. So suppose if you hold a pen, okay, and I'll say you to try to drop the pen, what will you do?
Open my hand.
I said try. I didn't say you to drop the pen.
Yes, yes.
What will you? Confused? Same way it is. So don't try. Either drop it.
Yeah.
So now when you're doing this, like if you take inner child session and if you want to release of certain things, you say, yes, I release it out. That is what is needed in me. I let it go completely. Hmm? So
Mm-hmm.
letting go is very important. If you don't let go, if you don't cut the cords that is binding you, obviously you will feel sad, and that sadness will take a form of depression. It will take a form of anger. It will take a form of, then you will see your energy is leaking out. You
Yeah.
start aging suddenly.
Yes.
It will happen because of one thing, that you're not letting it go. So what is
Yeah.
better than to let
Because
go?
of one thing, there's so much of fear inside me happening. Like bundle of emotions coming.
Yes, because there was a decision taken by you that I will take care. So now
Mm.
what you're doing, you're operating with being lawyer to yourself and to the parents. But it is not working. That time you didn't know.
Yes,
So
yes.
now you know that, you're going, it's an example. So suppose you're going to Delhi and suddenly you get to know huge issues in Delhi. Hmm?
Mm.
What will you do? Will you still go there, or you will go to some other city?
Yeah, I will postpone or like something some other time I will
Yeah.
go.
Then what about you already committed to yourself? There will be wastage of money. There will be wastage of your commitments. All the
Mm.
things that you teaching there. But it doesn't make sense at that time, right? You will not think about all those things. You will
Yes.
first think about yourself. So in the same way, when you take any decision and you feel, okay, this is not working for me, it's always good to change it. It's always good to go away and try something different. As simple as that. Don't take it deep into like loyalty or something.
Mm-hmm.
So next day we don't know what is happening, and especially in this pandemic, we don't know, right? So just
Mm.
live your life. You are an individual. Keep that in mind. And leave of the parents is important, but not on the cost of binding yourself. And in that way, what you're doing, then later you're spoiling your parents' life. because all this thing is going to get backfired on your parents only.
Yes.
So to maintain the relation, do it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kirti.
You're welcome.
I will do.
Definitely.
Sonal has something to ask.
Hi, Dr. Kirti.
Hello.
Thanks, Deepthi, for adding me to this group.
You're most
I-
welcome.
Yeah, I just wanted to know how is anger and diabetes related?
Very nice. See, what is diabetes? It is the body creating the, switch. It's like getting automatically getting created by the body instead of something else. So it's like a sweetness. So when you don't feel the life has given you enough sweetness, or the life has been kind to you, emotionally the life has been kind to you. So when it is not there, then the person goes into diabetes. And another step going into falling into diabetes is also a lot of stress and tension that body is not able to accept. So now what will happen if the life has not been kind to you, or the emotionally the life has not been very good while growing or after marriage, in whichever form it is. So what you're doing, you're suppressing your happiness. So when you suppress your happiness, you're not able to explore what you are as a person. And what you are as a person, there will be a hidden anger towards self. So more than anyone else, the anger first. And that will further will create the issues in the body that can take the form of diabetes as well. It is not only diabetes, it can go to many things. But because you're talking on diabetes, I'm talking to you on diabetes. So now you need to understand where you felt in life where you were not able to express your happiness, your, maybe you did not enjoy, you didn't have fun in your life properly, openly.
Okay.
Once you are able to locate that, once you're able to know what is that all about, then slowly you where you're lacking. So the part of you, it is not you. The only part of you will be holding on to the anger. Another part will hold on to the rebel in you. And the third part will be holding on to all the suppression, all the emotions that you have suppressed. All this thing together has created diabetes in you. And from the age also. So if suppose you have you met diabetes at an early age, like in 40s, that means usually you have suppressed yourself. But if going into 50, 60, if the person is going through diabetes, common because my parents have, so I also have. But that is a myth. Because your parents have diabetes, it does not mean that it is. If your parents are going through BP issues, does not mean that even you have to go through BP issues. Seeing the parents, you feel it is normal to go through such disease. And that is how you picked it up and you put it into you. So it is because of the belief system, not because it has to come because your parents are suffering.
Very true. My mother is diabetic. So I was diagnosed 2 years back. So I'm 45 now. So can this be healed by this session, by the inner child healing
Definitely.
session? Can this be healed?
Definitely.
Okay.
And many times we have seen diabetes also coming from past lives. So we have a person who was like, life, and that too, he has a series of being soldier. It's not only one past life, but he had many past life, and he was almost soldier, right? So what will happen? You're being a soldier, there will be loss of blood, loss of vitality. As a loss of vitality and the past life is active into you, that will also create diabetes. So the anger of, but not able to kill the enemies because they're fighting for the nation. They're not fighting for the self there. That anger will be there. Anger of losing. Be feeling like a loser there. So again, anger is any which ways related to all these things, but you need to understand where your issue is also. So when you work on that, definitely you will feel changes and difference in you.
Right, doctor. Thank you. Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome.
So tell me something, Dr. Kirti, this is Deepti. So people who have juvenile diabetes, which means that, in the very young age, sometimes even at the age of 2 and 3. So then that is definitely coming from past life or karmic?
Yes. 99.9% coming from the past life, but there is also a possibility there could be multiple roots, that is there it could lineage. Yeah, so definitely that lineage will also hold a past life of the child, because many times the same ancestor taking birth into the family, what they have opened to close. Okay, so they have to do the closure, so the same ancestor will take birth, so that is lineage as well as the past life of the child, both will be there. So somewhere they will be related. So definitely it has to go there.
Okay.
So anything, suppose asthma also deals with past life at the young age. I mean to say the child asthma, child diabetes, everything that is happening to the child can be from the lineage or the past life, or it can be both many times.
Okay.
Mm.
So any kind of illness which a child gets, which is chronic.
Definitely. Yes. Any chronic illness, the past life or the lineage. Mm. Because many times we have seen there are many curses in the lineage and all. We see negativity, black magics, many things we are spotting in the lineage as well, that is affecting the child. Case that has happened, it's very recent. There was a child, the child is only 3 months now. But what happened was the child, since 3 months from the time of birth, the child is still in the hospital now. And what they are saying, there's a problem in this, there's a problem in that. And when we did consultation, we found the child is perfectly fine. There's no issue in the child. So we told the doctor and said that we want to change the doctor, and we don't want to keep my child in the hospital anymore, but we want to just, what we can do. Then obviously it goes to the risk, life risk of the child. So we told them do it only after the old. And I think yesterday or day before yesterday, something, the child got 3 months older, and the doctor said, no, we think that she's recovering now. So I think in another 4-5 days we'll discharge her. And they did not do this since 3 months. Can you imagine? After they just declared that we want to go to another hospital and we just want to take this, we'll sign the papers. If something happens to the child, we are whole and soul responsible towards it. And the going to discharge the child in 4-5 days because she's perfectly fine now. This is how it happens. So it's karmic. So parents, like parents and grandparents, it's karmic because they are taking care of the finances and they are suffering because of the child. Suffering is there with the parents, even the financial suffering is there. Not only this, they're also emotionally every day don't know what will happen to the child. So all these things comes from the past life, and also it comes from the karmic of the parents and grandparents also get involved in that. So this is how it works. Many things we need to understand where it is coming from, and that can help us to come out of it.
Very interesting. Anybody else wants to share something or ask something? I guess anger is something which is universal, which all of us do feel some way or the other, either passive or aggressive. Sometimes you're able to express, sometimes you're not able to express. So most of us will have multiple inner children when it comes to anger.
Seriously. And it is not about expressing how it is, where you have to express the anger, that time you might be quiet. And sometime when there is no need of anger, that time you burst out.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is just wanting to come out. It will come out in whichever way it can. It's like it has to come out now. So it will come out at the smallest thing then. So it's better to release the anger in day-to-day life. How many of you want to work on anger today? Either you hand or
just say a yes in the chat or raise your hand. Like, are you okay if we work on anger today? Okay, 2, 3. Yeah. 3 people have raised their hands. I think everybody else, yes, 4 yes. So I think, yeah, we can go with 5 yes.
All right. So we'll do a very short exercise with this and then you can try it out, because here we are trying to make a person understand what they can do. So, all right. Okay. So all of you just close your eyes and relax.
Manisha has a question. Would you want to answer now or after the meditation?
No, we'll answer before the
Answer now?
meditation.
Yeah, Manisha.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Dr. Kirti.
Hello.
Yeah. So I have a question. Just 1 second. Yeah, I have a question. Basically, I wanted to ask you. I went to Egypt a few years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I came back about 5 or 6 shades darker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened. So I was swimming in the pool, and I don't know if there was a reaction to the chlorine or something like that. I have had issues with anger as well, but I can't seem to get back to the color that I was born with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened. Is it something to do with past life? I don't know what happened. So I wanted to ask you.
All right.
What you?
See, when you said that it happened when you were swimming.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So when you're in swimming and suddenly it happened, yeah, we can think that it could be a chlorine reaction.
Yes.
Action is for the limited period. It's not always.
Yes.
All right. And I'm sure that you must have tried many things.
Yes.
So obviously it won't be chlorine reaction because it is for the limited period of time.
Yes.
But here it definitely a past life that you have lived in Egypt already.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that could also trigger to the personality of, that could be the darker personality. So now what you do when you mix with black and gray, black and white, it will turn out to be gray. It won't be neither black nor white here.
Yes.
So what could be your past life personality of a darker shade that got merged into you. And when you're into the water, you tend to pick up the energy of the water, and
Yes.
that is affecting you. I'm not talking about the chlorine and all, the energy, some dead energy
Yes.
in the water.
Yes.
So this could also be the animal energy. When that gets active into you, and even see, mostly I feel that animal life is not there with the human beings. Would in my entire practice, I've never seen human being going into the animal life. Maybe because I don't believe into.
Yes.
There is a possibility there could be attachment of the animal into you rather than the past life of an animal. And many times what will happen, when you go to such places, there is a possibility that you are coming from different dimension also. Maybe you were into that, that water queen or something in that time. So you must have triggered that human, half animal, like mermaids and all.
Yes.
So that kind of life got triggered. So definitely it has attachment or your own past life. And when you work on that, it will definitely help you to come back to the original.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
welcome.
you for that.
You're
So
welcome.
is it also to do with anger? I'm going to have a session with you. So this just because today is the first time I was meant to come today.
Yes.
I looked at the time and I thought, oh, it's now.
Yeah, definitely it has to do. Suppose at the time of death. So suppose at the angry. So that means that emotion is already there into you, and with the life, the emotion has also come to you. Or suppose there was hunting that happened. Okay, so if you're like half human, half animal, or you're coming from different dimension, and when you see hunting happening or people trying to capture you, so you will feel helpless, you'll feel angry. Why you're doing this? So that will also get active and triggered into you. And definitely in this life also, where you have been angry while growing up.
Yes, a lot. Yes.
So this too, it's getting merged.
Okay.
So you have to release this life and the past life. Both.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Kirti. That was very amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Should we start the meditation?
Yes, we'll start. So all of you close and just relax. In comfortable position, allow yourself to breathe. Loosen your shoulder, loosen your body, allow your body to relax. Relax. And while relaxing, just say to yourself, I'm angry. Yes, I'm angry. I'm angry and I'm storing that anger in my body. When you say this, which part of the body is responding first? Because that is the point where you have stored your anger. Bring your concentration into that body, the part of the body responding to anger. And while going to that, say to yourself, today, at this moment, I allow myself to let go of anger. So go into that part of the body and see anger has damaged that part. See the side effects of anger into that part of the body. Guys, how damaging the anger is in your body. Give a color. Give a color to this anger. And say, I'm ready to let go. So feel there is a white ball of energy, like a ball, football, a huge ball of energy, or and start throwing the anger into that ball of energy. You can throw the anger either in the form of word, sound, vibration, or color. Everyone here are on mute. So if you wish, you can scream, give a voice to the anger. You can scream it out and put that voice into that ball of energy. You can shout. You can just feel the words coming out. So you can speak, give words to the anger, release it out. If not, you can give a color to that anger and then release it out and put it into that white ball of energy. Take your time, but release it out completely. Scream, shout, give words to that anger. If you feel this particular person coming up in the mind, call that person and do whatever you to let go of the anger. but release it out completely today. You can also release the anger in the form of vibration or color to release it out. Release it. You can tap on that particular part of if you feel that you're not able to release it out. And once you release it out, try to understand what is the emotion in that particular part of the body that has created anger. The emotion that is creating anger into you. It could be the emotion of help. It could be the emotion of neglected. It could be the emotion of, it could be the emotion of stress. It could be anything. Able to figure it out, well and good. But if not, it's okay. You can do it. And now, if you are able to know the emotion that you're carrying, get into that emotion and release it out into that white ball of energy. Over, it ends now. Let it go. And when you let it go, say to yourself, I'm free, free from this emotion, and I free myself from anger. It's not needed in me. It's over. It ends now. Energy into the white light of the universe. So see the ball, the white ball up into the white light of the universe, and there it will be recycled according to the universe. And now breathe into that part of the and repair that part of the body totally and completely now. And allow that part of the body to become normal, and it is functioning to the best it can. And now feel with each and every breath that you take into the body, you're allowing your body to feel calm, to feel loved. Allow your breaths to feel calm and loved. Feel the love energy into you. Allow your body to feel calm, Now, I'm there for you. I'm there for you all the time. So put your left hand on the right shoulder and your right shoulder. And feel that love for your own self. Keep on feeling possible. The more you feel loved, the more you will feel calm. So allow yourself to feel loved and calm. Relax yourself and say to yourself, I'm calm and I love myself. Allow the consciousness to integrate into the physical body. That calmness, that love into you is getting integrated completely into your physical body. And with each and every breath that you take now, it will expand more and more into your physical body and more thoughts. Breathe, integrate, integrate, integrate. Feel your back, feel your shoulder, feel top of your head. Integrate yourself totally and completely and bring back your awareness into the room. Open your eyes now. Integrate, integrate, integrate. Your awareness into the room and open your eyes now. Take your time and just thank you.
So how's everybody feeling?
Feeling good. I could release some of the anger. Feels great.
That's nice. So we'll be putting up this recording on YouTube. So in case you want to do it again. So today's Monday. So by Wednesday, this will be available on our YouTube channel. I'll put it up in the group. So in case anybody wants to do it again to let go of the anger, or you think that somebody else in your circle needs to release anger, you could share the link and have them do the meditation.
Thank you, Dr. Kirti. It was really good.
Welcome. Now, all of you have a good night. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Dr. Kirti. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.